Up for sale and consideration. This is a 2005 Ford Excursion. This is the limited edition, so it's got the leather interior, it's got the dual AC. This one's only got 161,000 miles on it. It is rear wheel drive, does have the 6.8 liter V10 engine. So out of the gas motors, this is kind of the beefiest one out there. Does have the towing capacity and ability. So you're basically looking for an F-250 chassis that's got the seating capacity of a larger SUV, and it's got the cargo space as well. This one's got brand new tires all around, less than 50 miles on the tires. As you can see, it's newer looking than most of the other Excursions you'll see out there because it has the 2010 F350 front end clip on it, which is a bolt-on kit that you can take off if need be, but certainly it makes it a lot stylish looking, a lot more newer looking as well. So this is kind of a unique one for sure. Now this particular one does have a rebuilt title. In other words, when I bought this one, I think I bought it in 2018. It did sustain front end collision. I replaced the front clip with a factory original one, had it inspected in Georgia. It passed inspection, and then I installed this 2010 front end on it off an F350 truck. And it does have the factory paint on the front and the back. So it does, like I said, it's got a Georgia rebuilt title. So if you're a Georgia resident, you will not have to do anything different to get it on the road. Other state may require some additional steps. Overall, nice and clean interior. Again, limited seats inside, of course. Does have the power option seats. It does have a little bit messed up right there on that air vent. Still blows the air, but as you can see, the little things is messed up. I'm not really sure how to take that out. So it does have electric brake. That's something sitting right down there. I just usually tuck it in, but I did want to show that it's there. If someone's looking to tow with it, you've got that ability. But the beauty of this particular one, being super unique, has got a limousine build out. So as you can see, it has a partition in the middle. It's got the TV up top, got a little bar right there, two jump seats. So this will seat a adult comfortably. You can lift it up if you want to get more leg room getting in and out of it, but certainly it'll seat an adult pretty comfortably as well, and those are in good shape, and they do have seat belts as well. And you've got a bench seat in the middle right here, so that'll seat 3. This bench does move forward a little bit, a few inches here and there. So if you want to decrease the leg room, have a little bit more cargo space in the back, or for whatever reason, you can do that as well. So let me open up the back. So it does have the barn doors in the back. So boom, there's the look of it. Again, so it's set up to seat 5 pretty comfortably back here. I've had more than that with kids and so forth, so you can get 5 adults pretty comfortably in here. Got a little sound system back here, and it does have a separate TV back here as well. I believe this TV and that one in the middle are linked, and the little side one right there does not work because it's an older TV and I did not bother to fix it. So this barn door does open up, so you can get pretty good access. Sometimes the kids, you know, they climb in here this way, or you can put a step right down here if you want that, and then open up this barn door as well. So certainly you got room accessibility to get in the back pretty easily. It does have its own rear AC controls right there, so you can set it and the partition up. You can basically have the rear work their own temperatures and so forth, or you can run it from the inside. So definitely something very unique. It's a coach builder, so in other words, they custom make them after they take the factory Excursion and they convert it to this limousine build out. I don't remember what EC stands for. I think that is the coach builder of it. So overall, real nice condition. Now I do have the little sound system right here. You may want to change it out to a newer screen in there. And one other thing is that if you don't like the bench this way, you can move it and go this way, long ways on it. It probably take about an hour to do so. There's some bolts underneath it, but it is doable and movable and so forth. So certainly a nice interior for the driver. And again, the partition control is there for that to go up and down. Let me jump inside, fire it up. It's only got 161,000 miles. Now I bought it, I think it was 2017 to 2018. And I bought it with 140 something thousand miles. So as you can see, now there's separate sound system for the front and separate AC for the front. So if you're just driving by yourself, you can use that and run your own air conditioning and not have the back going. So 161 the miles, does have cruise control, that's all working. So overall nice and clean interior. Again, electric brakes, so if you hook up a trailer, which I've done that before. I took a trip to Michigan and took a single car hauler with me, and it did fantastic on the highway cruising, and then we traveled back with a vehicle on the back of the trailer. So it basically, like I said, it tows kind of like an F-250 would, and it's rated for that with heavy duty hitch in the back and so forth. So, and you can still use cruise and all that. So let me give it a little gas. It'll idle down real nice. I think I had the tune-up done. I can't remember exactly when, but it's been pretty recently. So everything's in good working order. Power options, of course, and you can run the back windows. So you've got this controller here to turn off the back power. So if you don't want any power in the back, you can turn this off. And then this is a partition for going up and down. So you got right there, it's going, and it's going up. So you can control that. Now having the partition allows the people in the back to drink alcohol, and then if you get pulled over, you won't get a ticket as a driver for having alcohol in the back. Now if you got kids back here, that's up to you, but certainly if you got adults and you're doing a little party or something like that, they can drink back here. It does have a little bar set up right here. Throw a little ice in there and have your drinks and so forth. So again, alcohol permitted if you've got a partition, which this limousine build out certainly does. And again, as I mentioned, this bench seat, you can't take it and turn it and have it right here going so that their back is facing forward. So again, that can be done without too much, no welding or anything like that. It's on its own rack system, track system. You basically pull this box out, flip this seat this way, mount it with the bolt holes that are already there, and you'll be good to go. But of course you probably want to move TV and so forth. So anyway, I've got this thing listed for a very, very reasonable price. Again, this is very low mileage for a 2005 Excursion. It does have the 2010 front end. It's got brand new rubber on it. I put these tires less than 50 miles ago, so they're nice, beefy, ready to go. So this is something you can just get into, go. Don't have to do anything with it. Certainly a good looking one. You can make some money with it. You could just use it with your family if you want to have something to tow a boat with on the weekends or tow a trailer. You have that ability, or just run it up and down the road and enjoy it. So again, I bought it, I think it was 2017, 2018, and I put about 20,000 miles on it, and it's been very reliable, very fun to own and drive. Had many trips with it to Florida and back, and again, I even took it to Michigan with a trailer and so forth, and it did what it's supposed to do. So come by, check it out. It does have, again, Georgia rebuilt title and price to sell. Come by, check it out. Thanks.